Sorry, I just realized my mic wasn't on. Hello. How's it going? I hope that didn't pop in anyone's ears. Too bad. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wait. I'm not trying to... I guess I'm channeling Aphrodite and Emily D. Baker right now. Oh, and there's Emily McNabb. Hello, Emily. What's going on with his hair? Mika, Hannah, Mohammed. Hello. Mimi. Deluxe Witch, Nina, Linda, Brandon, hello. Mama for Wilson's, hello. Sky and Earth, Katie, Melissa, Hitashri, hope I said that right. Elena, hello. Aaliyah, Dina, Andromeda. We got another Brandon in here today. Hello, Brandon, number 2. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday. Oh, let me get my chat pulled up over here. What is going on? Curly hair is such a fun, constant learning experience. What's this one doing? What is this one trying to do? What do I do with this one? Go up here. Go up there. Get tucked up in there. Get up on in there. Okay. So how are you all doing? Victoria, Trinity, Jaden, Miss Vanjie, Kristen, Matthew. Brandon, you didn't know I have a cat on my hand. Yes, it's a unikitty. Wait, hold on. Let's back it up. Hold on, I gotta put it in front of my face. It's a unikitty. And yes, Brandon, I can't believe you never noticed. Linda says excited for 360 this week. Yay, Linda, me too. Hold on, we're gonna pop this up on the screen. Thanks, Linda. Have I watched the Johnny Depp trial? Do you mean have I been glued to my television for 2 weeks straight, literally living my life, working and doing everything from bed for 2 weeks straight? No. only just glimpses of it, just bits and pieces. Yeah, I've been watching it. I majored in I majored in behavioral science and I minored in criminal justice in school. So this is like everything I've studied and like all my background. So we like this particular trial, as you can see, it's quite the psychological case study. But as a behaviorist and then having the criminal justice background too, it's just like mind blowing. I've never seen anything like it, and it's been gripping to say the least. So yeah, I watched it. Rosary says, hey, Roxy, feeling really overwhelmed today. Hope this live will cheer me up. Well, I'm sure it will, right? It's got to. That's what we're here to do. So Katie Williams says, I love her natural texture, as I say to myself while I'm watching this in an Uber to a Brazilian blowout appointment. I haven't straightened my hair it's been almost a year, but then I got a haircut and they blow dried it straight at my cut. But other than that, it hasn't been straight for like a year. Like heat styled. Yeah, curly hair just does what it does. Yeah. Alexis, hello. Hi. Yes, Monday. Nina, greetings from Slovenia. Hello. Thanks for coming. Tiffany, just saw Miss Jackson, If You're Nasty, and I'm Jelly. I was obsessed with If. I have like several Janet Jackson tapes from back in the 90s. And I had the album, the Janet album on tape, original, and then I put it in my friend's car like years later when we were like going to party or something, and her old car ate my fucking Janet Jackson tape. I still haven't forgotten that moment, but that's really cool that you got to see her so close. We love Janet. Okay, so how's everyone doing? What have you been up to? What have we manifested? What's something? Tell me something good. Tell me something positive. Oh yeah, and it's 360 weeks. So while you're typing that in the chat, I'm gonna go ahead and remind everybody the free Limiting Beliefs Masterclass is happening on Wednesday this week, 2 days from now, 4 p.m. PST. It's live. It's free. Sign up at roxytalks.com to get your the link sent to you. And 360 is dropping this week too. So that's really exciting for me because I've been working on this program for 3 years and it's ready. And I'm really excited to share it with everybody. So thank you everybody for being a part of this. And thank you for being here all this time and showing up every month. Sorry, somebody was right. Someone wrote money in the chat. Showing up every Monday and, just being here and being amazing parts of the community. I appreciate everybody here though. So thank you. So it's really exciting. This is a new chapter in my life. So thanks for being here. Okay, so let's see. We got some good, some good news. Oh, thanks, Dina. I'll pin this to the chat. Mimi's eating pizza. Okay, Shelly says, I got big movement with SP after 8 months. Yes, congrats. That's amazing. Emily's graduating from grad school. Yes, that's amazing. What are you studying? A couple people eating pizza. It's pizza day. Elena says, I manifested a guitarlele. Is that how you say that? I've never seen that word. I'm a musician. I have a guitar and a ukulele, and I have never heard of a guitarele. Is that how you say that? Is that what I'm reading? Because then he said, and put brand new strings on it. And I know you're a musician, so that's got to be what that is. Well, that's really cool. I want to see a picture of it. Leanne, hello. Ooh, Jade, sorry, Jaden. Forgive me. I have perfect 2020 vision. Okay. Jaden said, I said I was going to pass my last college class with a 4.0 and I did. Yay. That's so exciting. Oh, okay. Dropping my crystal. Oh my gosh. Tiffany says, okay, hold on. Let's hear this story. Because Tiffany just got to see Janet Jackson. Says, and I drove 120 miles to see her. No ticket, no money, just affirming and acting as if a total stranger chatted with me, decided to buy us both tickets, 5th row on the floor where I visualized. No way. Tiffany. What the hell? I just see somebody walking, like when you're like on a stage and they move the spotlight along with you. I just see like you walking and there's just like a light that follows you everywhere you go. And like everybody around you can't help but be affected by it. Like obviously in the best ways. Oh, that's right. Emily, gerontology. I forgot. I love it. I think it's great. We definitely need more eyes, ears, and care in that department. Leona, hello. Shantae, hi Shantae, how are you? Okay. Appreciate you, Shantae. Marcy, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, my SP always goes back and forth between his baby mama and I. We recently got into an issue and he went back to her again, looking to get back on track with manifesting him in a healthy relationship and not sure where to start. Okay. I would say, like, I don't know your situation, right? So the first thing that's coming up, I just going intuitively is telling me to make peace with that. So I think there needs to be some sort of like a forgiveness meditation or a visualization where you like cut the cord between them and like send her off in kind and loving ways, if if all goes according to your plan, this child will be in your life, right? So that person will always kind of be an ancillary part of your world. So it's best to treat it with as much kindness as you can. And like energetically separate them in a loving way, in the way that says like, okay, this is going to be what's best for me and the child. I always say when there's a child involved, I always tell people, say that it's you and the child first. You guys are at the top of the pyramid. You're at the peak. You guys are up there together. Everything's working out best case scenario for you guys, you and the kids first, then SP, and then the other person. Not that, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like make sure that everything's working out in my best interest and the child. Me and the child's best interests are worked out in this situation. Because if there's, near infinite versions of reality, then there's going to be versions of it where it is in the child's best interest for them to not be together, right? I don't know their situation. I don't know yours, but you can just pick a reality you want to live in and then go there with your thoughts. So decide that they have decided to peacefully separate and what do they call it? Like, what are they calling it these days? Uncoupling or whatever they're calling it. Just, like consciously uncoupling, peacefully and consciously uncouple to do what's best for the whole family unit, which maybe doesn't necessarily mean keeping the unit a unit, right? Like, doesn't always necessarily mean that they have to stay together for it to be the best thing for everybody. So my advice is to get on that train to where, so that you're like lessening like the guilt, if there is any there with a child involved. And then, send her off in the best way possible and intend that obviously she finds someone that's really great for her, because again, that child is going to be in your life and we want the best for the child. And the best for the child would be to have the mom in a relationship with someone that she is best suited for, and the father to be in a relationship that he is best suited for. Whether that's each other is not really relevant, as long as we have two happy, healthy, whole homes. Then that's would be the goal, right? So that's where I would put my energy, just because it's like a better, more productive place than like where you're at right now. And if you can like, this is terrible. I just heard the word sister wife in my head, but I mean it like not in a sense that you're sharing each other, but like, or sharing the partner, but that you are sharing family, you're sharing the child. So the best thing possible would be for everyone to get along, So they're great at co-parenting, like things, those kind of words. They're great at co-parenting. You're so proud of them. You love to see how great that they're handling it. They cut ties so clean. They know what it's best for everybody. They're much more happy this way. That it's more peaceful and more loving in every front. Whatever. Just make up something like that and then go towards that story. And keep us posted on what happens. Sorry, my mic is in the way of my keyboard. Okay. Okay, I need to catch up on Tiffany's story. Oh, Mally, hi. Are you still here? I know I talked a while. Okay, Tiffany said, I was gagged. He was so nice. No strings attached. He kept saying, I felt your energy. We didn't even know each other's name until the purchase. He had the same name as my grandfather who passed. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. I'm telling you, Tiffany, like you got shit lined up for you. So you're going to be blessed in whatever you do. That's channeled. I was gonna say a different word than blessed, but that's the one that they wanted me to say. You're gonna be blessed in whatever you do. So get with the program. Get over it. With love. Dang it. Because they're trying to bless the F out of you. They're trying to bless you really. And it shows up in these areas where you'll allow yourself to be blessed, like at the concert. And that's why you get so blessed, is because there's so much blessing coming towards you that you're blocking, that it's coming to you where you're going to allow it. And that's why it's like so overwhelming when it happens, because it's like, well, I guess this is the only blessing she's going to take. So let's give it to her. Aaliyah says, I see many videos on SPs. What about rewriting my family members, like my father treating me better, my family getting along, etc.? Yeah, it's the same exact concept. I have a video. I have 2 videos that I always recommend when it comes to like rewriting family members, and one of them is a video about unsupportive family members. I think it's literally called like when your family doesn't support you, or unsupportive family members, something like that. If you just search Roxy Talks unsupportive family or something like that, that should pull it up. And then my rewrite your specific person videos, those 2 videos combined will help you with the family stuff. But Mally's still here. Focus. I can answer this question and then I can move on to the next thing. And I'm going to remember what I was talking about. And I was saying something about those videos. Yeah. So you can watch any of the SP stuff and just understand that it's the exact same concept. It's just going to be different like feelings involved and obviously different words. But yes, your father treats you better. He respects you. He loves you. He respects your boundaries. He respects your opinions. He supports you in everything. He supports you in what you say. He supports your ideas. He loves your ideas. He's inspired by you. He likes what you're doing. He's proud of you for taking XYZ step on whatever path you're on. Your relationship's getting better and better. And then those are the stuff that you describe your dad, the way you describe your dad. And then when you're around him, when he's doing either that or not doing that, if he's either like validating your manifestation or not, you still have to maintain the story that he is respectful, appreciative, kind, caring, says the right thing, says respectful things, whatever it is that, he doesn't do. Every time you describe him as being disrespectful or as not doing the things that you want him to do, he's going to have to be like that, like tomorrow. So whatever you're talking or thinking about today, you're making for yourself for tomorrow. And that's always for everybody at every moment of every day. So if you're not seizing the moment and talking about how great he's treating you, then you are continuing to perpetuate the treatment with your reaction and expectation of it. Not that it's your fault. It's just how it works. Oh, thanks, Leanne. Linked the videos in the chat. Thanks, Leanne. Excuse me. Rosie says, also, Roxy, you're so kind and I really find your voice soothing. Will you ever make self-soothing, reassuring meditation videos to use when we feel down or spiraling? Yeah, I kind of have that. Like I have the anti-anxiety affirmations here on YouTube. You can also download them on my website. They're also on iTunes and Spotify. And I made those for kind of like in the moment, like in the moment when you need it, like in the moment. So it's the anti-anxiety affirmations track that I have. Okay. Christine, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get to the super chat in just a minute. I just want to say to how often does one say these affirmations? Understand that all your thoughts, everything you think and say is an affirmation. So you've got to make sure that whatever it is that you're thinking or saying is affirming the reality you want to be in. Otherwise, you're affirming what you don't want by default. So it's not about how many should you say. It's about, are you paying attention during the day, because you're always affirming. And there's no way around it. Because that's why like 3 affirmations a day isn't going to do anything, because you're 3 affirmations versus 59,997 not affirmations for what you want. You know what I mean? If we have, let's say, 60,000 thoughts a day, it's debatable how many they say, like the number, it fluctuates, but 60,000 seems to be the average. That's just usually what I go by, so if you have 60,000 thoughts a day and all of them are affirming a reality, period, they're affirming a reality, and you're going to live in the ones you affirm. You're only going to live in the realities you affirm. And you're going to live in the realities you affirm the majority of the day, right? Like it's a numbers game, in my opinion. 60,000 thoughts a day, 24 hours a day. That's a finite amount of thoughts. It's not an intangible amount. It is 30,001 thoughts towards your ideal reality. And not that you have to always be describing your ideal, but it's more about, are you describing not your ideal with your thoughts? Because you in your ideal is going to have regular thoughts about regular life. That part is natural. But it's the negative, it's the doubts, the worries, the fears, the insecurities, and the things that tell you that this, where you're at right now, is your reality, and that this is where you're going to stay, or where you kind of have to be, or who you're stuck being. It's those kind of thoughts that prevent you from manifesting. So those are the ones that really need to be paid attention to. What I'm talking about right now is 360 method, actually. So that's my signature program. It comes out this week. And we're having a free limiting beliefs masterclass on Wednesday at 4 p.m. PST. You can sign up at my website, roxytalks.com, to reserve your spot so that you can get the link sent to you in your email. And also, anybody that is signed up to go to the masterclass, I don't know if it has gone out today, but I don't know if it's gone out yet, but there's an email going out that's going to send you some pre-work. So if you're going to be on the masterclass, do the pre-work and get some, there's like journaling and stuff that you do before we get on it. So you kind of have some ideas about like exactly what it is that we're talking about for you specifically. Obviously everyone's limiting beliefs are different. So, if you haven't signed up for the masterclass yet, you can still do it at roxytalks.com. If you can't make it live, there will be a replay, so still sign up, because I'm sending the replay through the same email. So roxytalks.com, sign up for the Limiting Beliefs Masterclass. It is linked here in the YouTube chat. So if you're in the YouTube chat, you can just click that link there. And then if you're already in that, if you're already registered, check your email today to see if you got the pre-work, because it's really cute. I took a lot of time putting it together. It's really cute. So do your pre-work before we get on the masterclass so that you know exactly what it is that you're, looking to eliminate. And I'll see you there. 3 steps you need to eliminate limiting beliefs so you can manifest on autopilot. That's what we're doing. This Wednesday, May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. RoxyTalks.com, sign up. Okay. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Uh-oh, where did this go? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Hold on. Go back up. There it is. Okay. Okay. Casey says, thank you, Casey says, I decided my biggest goal is to be an athlete's wife, preferably MLB. Any advice? I keep thinking about the how and how I'm going to even meet them. Me and my mom are thinking insta maybe once I lose weight and start posting pics. Okay. All right. Okay. Casey, have you seen my video? You're the what and the noun, not the when or the how. Does anybody remember what video exactly that is? Because I want Casey to watch that video, because thinking about the how, just it's like a waste of a thought. It's like a waste of an affirmation. Like, remember what I was just talking about, how you got 60,000 of them a day. So you got 60,000 of them a day. And right now you're deciding, okay, I'm going to use those 60,000 to think myself into being the wife of a baseball player. If you start using those thoughts to think about how it's going to happen, number one, you're limiting yourself to your own and your mom's, let's say, finite, like, so limited amount of experience. So basically it's like when you try to tell the universe how something goes about, or you're trying to figure it out yourself, you close yourself off to all of the random crazy ways that manifestation can come through easily, because it's almost like you're telling it that it has to come through in these your brain can think of like two ways, one way, and the only way you're going to do it is if you lose weight, which is this big old thing that you keep coming back week after week to deal with. So that's the other thing I was going to get to. I was like, oh, it sounds like you're not doing that anytime soon. You're going to put your biggest issue in front of the thing that you want to do. You'll never do it. You'll never do either one, because there's too much weight attached to both. They need to have nothing to do with each other. You're valuable right now as you are. So however much you weigh is irrelevant. That has nothing to do with who you are as a person and what kind of connection you're going to have with the person you're with. So if you think that you can't do this thing until you do this thing, and then the only way you're going to get it is probably XYZ, it probably is not going to happen. It doesn't sound very likely, so you need to kind of open that wide up and just understand that if you're a baseball wife, then you're a baseball wife. Become one. Be it. Adopt the mentality and be a magnet for the baseballer, and not be trying to figure out how they're going to come to you, because that's not what gets them there. What gets them there is knowing that they're on their way, right? So my other point, I just have to say, big sis here come through, is like, your biggest goal is to marry somebody. Like, no offense, but like, please, for the love of God, find something that you value in yourself, because, and I mean that with love. That might sound bitchy, but like, there's so much more in the world out there than just marrying somebody who's like, rich or plays good sports. And to think that's all you're good enough for, that you're all that you're worth, and that's like, you're going to be your best shot in life, like, it's just, that's not good enough. That's not good enough when we're over here consciously choosing our lives through our thoughts. So make peace with what you look like, because anger towards that, or resentment towards that, just stands in the way of other things. And I can tell you firsthand. So, and again, I've been with my husband at my lowest and my highest weights, and it made no difference. It had nothing to do with our relationship at all. So, it's a fallacy that society feeds us, that women's values are based on their weights, and that the skinnier you are, the more valuable you are. That's not true. And it's not actually what the real world is like. So I know what it feels like when you're, shown a skewed version of reality, or this piece of what the media wants you to think is acceptable, but that's not true. It's not real life, and that's just not what real people really look like in life anyways. And I mean, not that there aren't real people who are thin, but I'm just saying it's not like only thin people or whatever have boyfriends, or relationships. Like, the thinnest I've ever been is 145 pounds. And that was me working out like 4 or 5 days a week, eating just like salmon and veggies every day. That was the smallest I've ever been as an adult. And I had to work my ass off to be that weight. So it didn't last long. I had like one tragedy, and then here we are. But my point is that it's relevant. It's all relevant. It's all relative. That's what I want to say. It's relative. It's all relative. It's all what you think it is. So if you think your value is based on your weight, then you're going to be shown that kind of reality to validate that thought. But again, I'm just telling you, it's not true. And you can choose your own value. You already do. So pick something better. Meaning, I don't mean like pick a better goal in life. I like, if that's what you want, that's cool. I just want you to know you can have and be more, but I meant pick something better, as in pick a better like concept of yourself, you know? And I don't know why. When did society, and I know you're young, I'm sorry, but as an older person, I don't know when society became this like, if I post my pictures, then I'm gonna that's makes me worthy. You know, it's like so fucking weird. It's so fucked up. Anywho, Casey, I hope that helped. I don't know. But yeah, just open your mind more, I would say. Dina with an I, thank you so much for the super chat, says, I've been feeling good about myself, watching my thoughts about SP and visualizing, but my SP is still not conforming. What could I be doing wrong here? Well, that for one, you're noticing that they're not conforming. How long, Dina, will you put in the chat, how long have you been working on this? Do I not answer the questions being sent here? I answer as many as I can, but as you can see, there are a lot of people putting answers and questions in here, and I prioritize the ones that have super chat that people have paid for. So, yep. But yeah, I would like to hear from Dina with an I. Just how long you've been doing it, and like how long have you been feeling good about yourself? You've been working on this for about 4 or 5 weeks now. Okay, so my intuition is what I'm like, okay, this is what, when I say my intuition, like, obviously I don't know anybody's situations really. So I just kind of like the first thing that comes up to me is just like, that's the thing that wants to be said first. So even though I don't really like know your situation, like I just get I have the instinctual feeling that you're doing the feeling good about yourself stuff in order to get your person, and that's why it's not working. Like I've said this a lot before, but it's like, this manifesting, this changing your thoughts and doing the visualizations, all these practices, this isn't like a one-time deal. You're not just doing these things to get your manifestation, because that right there proves you're not ready for your manifestation. You have to be changing and feeling good about yourself and loving who you are without your SP, and not needing them to conform in order for you to feel happy or successful or fulfilled. And that's missing. So, your SP is not going to conform as long as you need them to. And it's almost like they're not going to conform as long as you try. And I'm kind of starting to notice something. I'm noticing, like, first off, there's like two different camps of people when it comes to like SP. It seems to be there's people that have less hangups about love that are able to manifest their SPs fast. And then there are people who, we've talked a lot about how everybody has their different issues and doubts and worries and insecurities, whatever, in different areas. So some people are better at manifesting love than money. Some people are the opposite. Some people are better at manifesting like opportunities than blah, blah, blah. Or not to throw you under the bus, Tiffany, I love you so much, but like Tiffany's getting these front rows, free tickets, all these things like bam, 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 one after another. But obviously there's other stuff in her life that she's working on, right? Like, again, love you so much, not trying to throw you under the bus, just pointing out that we all have areas that are easy for us to manifest and areas that are not. So part of the issue, I think, with the specific person community is that there are people coming in that don't have that many hangups about their about love. So it's easy for them to manifest because, like, for me, for example, when I let go of my husband and decided I wasn't going to deal with it anymore, he conformed within hours. And I wasn't even trying because I didn't know manifesting was a thing at that point. So, and he has still to this day not gone back to how he was. And I don't, maybe that's conscious, maybe it's because he's grown up, whatever. But from that moment forward, there was a major shift in how he was and how our relationship was. And it happened after I was like ready to let it go completely 100%. I was like, done, cool, whatever, I'm fine. And I was ready to live my life for me. So, but I don't have the love hang up, right? So like I don't expect to I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't want to like disparage anybody, but I just have noticed that there's some people that where love's not a problem and some people it is, right? So there's that issue going on already within the SP community. So if you're somebody that has insecurities in the love department that are blocking you from manifesting, and you're looking at all these people who are manifesting easily because they don't have those hangups, that can be frustrating. But then we have this other added component where we're only doing the things because you're really only doing the self-concept work. You're really only visualizing and feeling good about yourself because you're trying to get your partner, not because you care about yourself more and you're putting yourself first and your well-being is number one. And that again is what's missing. So if you happen to fall into the camp of like hangups about love and you're noticing that your manifesting is taking longer than it seems like it should, or it seems like it's not working, then there's probably something deeper going on that needs to be addressed. And we need to stop focusing on the person so much and start focusing on yourself more. It seems backwards, but that's what works. And that's why everybody on all the channels says the same thing. Dina says, another thing I've learned is not to compare my journey to other people's because we aren't the same and have different work to do. Exactly. And that, yeah, it's something that like harms people is looking at other people's journeys and expecting it to look the same. And like, we're all so different. We have different parents, even twins have different, completely different experiences in life. And it's just, you never know like you don't know what their deal is. You don't know what their insecurities are. Maybe they don't have the same ones as you, but they're going to have insecurities that you don't have. And they may be looking at you for other reasons, wondering how you're doing what you're doing. And you're looking at them, wondering how they're doing what they're doing. And it just doesn't like serve anybody. It's better to Snick, how are you? How are you doing? Sorry, I trailed off mid-sentence there and I can't remember what I was going to say. But the better to do the opposite of whatever I said was not the thing to do. So, and then also, yeah, when you say they're not conforming, they can't conform. So you have to affirm they're conforming. And if you see them not conforming, wow, they're conforming. Oh my gosh. But also, and if they do or don't, I don't care because I'm living my life amazingly anyways. Or like that kind of energy, like just not needing it so much. Just doesn't work well with the way that the universe flows. Okay. Akansha, where's your question? Okay. Excuse me. Okay, it says, Concha says, hello, Roxy, I really need your help. I just cannot stop thinking about one thing, which is what about other people's reality, the third party? How do I convince myself that nobody can have my SP? Okay, so I have a video on the Everyone Is You Pushed Out simulation theory video, Dina or Leanne, if you don't mind linking that. Akansha, I want you to look at that video that they're going to link in the chat. So that'll give you like more of an in-depth explanation. But okay. First, they want me to tell you to look into quantum physics more, because quantum physics, if you look into the nature of the way that energy behaves, even though they don't come right out and say it, they give you like 90% of, they're telling you that awareness is controlling not controlling, like awareness is manipulating the 3D reality, right? Like if you look at the double string experiment, if you look at, or sorry, the double slit experiment, and then I was thinking about string theory at the same time, and many worlds theory, things like that, that kind of talk about the way that energy behaves on the planet, the way that it looks when it's physical, the way that it shifts between physical and non-physical, the fact that all energy is in existence now. It's all here now. The fact that time is actually not linear and that we're experiencing what we think is time, but it's really our energy flowing through snapshot moments of realities that are already in creation, things like that. Like if you can look into the scientific stuff about it, even though they don't want to come out and say, so if you can control your awareness, then if your awareness is perpetuating the reality, then if you can control the awareness, you can control the perpetuation of the reality or the direction of it, right? So look into the scientific stuff so that you can at least get some some scientific data that can like put you at ease to understand that this is how life works on planet Earth. You're always manifesting, and there's always, if not infinite, near infinite versions of reality that you can experience at any moment. Also, I would say look into listening to Bashar. Bashar talks a lot about the realities intersecting and how that all looks and stuff. I don't know exactly. I'm just a regular human being, but the way that I understand it and use it in my life is that it's like an infinite vending machine, and every moment of the day you're putting a dollar or a coin into the vending machine and you're picking out a treat from your machine, or not treat, or something you don't like. Or every moment of the day you are voting for a reality. Every thought you think, you're putting a ticket in a bucket, and at the end of the day they're counting all the tickets, and whatever reality you voted for most is the one you're going to live in. It's lots of different concepts, but that's why I wanted you to check out that video that I made about this idea. But what if they're affirming the same things as me? It doesn't matter, because listen. There's infinite versions of reality, but you're only experiencing yours, and nobody else in creation can exert themselves in your reality. So if they are manifesting your person, it's because you are letting them, because you're fearing it so much. You're so worried about that you're manifesting them, manifesting your person. You're doing it, okay? So if somebody is doing something that you don't like, you are manifesting that. You have gotten yourself to that reality. It's not about them, it's about you. So you have to change the way you think. You have to stop being so afraid of this. And you have to stop treating this SP situation like it's the end of the world, because you're putting like way too much weight. I don't know. You're using words like scary. I don't know if you are putting too much weight into it. It seems like it. Like the energy I'm feeling is like frantic. Like, I need your help. I need this. I'm scared. This like it's not that big of a deal. Calm down. You've been doing it your whole life. It's going to be okay. But if you keep succumbing to your fears and soaking them up and worrying about them all day and thinking about them all day, you're making your fears happen. So what if they're affirming the same things as me? Good. You know what I'm affirming? That everything works out for me. So I hope, let them affirm what I'm affirming. You know what I mean? Like, turn everything around, because you're making it a problem when it's not a problem. You're creating the problem. So what if they're affirming the same thing as me? Great. I'd love them to. Thanks. Go ahead and keep affirming that I'm perfect for my person, and they see that too. In your reality, you're experiencing your world. They are a reflection of you. There, if you look at the Everyone As You pushed out, Neville Goddard stuff, or look into Bashar, like I said, they're a reflection of you. They're a manifestation of you. They're doing everything you think and fear they're doing. So you have to work on Using your thoughts to project certainty, calmness, sure, trust, knowing. You use your thoughts to portray that kind of story over and over and over and over and over all day long, like we were talking 60,000 times a day. And then there's no room for your thoughts to live in your mind, which is where your manifestations are born. So if you don't let the topic sit up here all day long, then it's not going to manifest in your world and you don't have to worry about it as much. And because you're not worrying about it as much, you won't be worried about it as much. And because you're not worried about it as much, you won't be manifesting it as much. But just know, as far as realities go, you're in your own reality. Everybody that you interact with is a projection of that. You are manifesting versions of them out of the infinite or near infinite versions that are going to do the things that you fear, worry, doubt, expect them to do. So, and then in their reality, you're not there. So who fucking cares what they do? I mean, sorry to F-bomb you, but like, you're not in their reality. You'll never be in their reality. You'll never experience their reality. So who cares what they're doing over there? It doesn't affect you. And if you take on that attitude, that's how you combat the worrying about what I don't care what they're manifesting. Let them do that over there where I'll never know about it. Who cares? Like, what do I care what someone else is doing in their own closet? The fuck do I care? It's none of my business. Has nothing to do with me. I'm in my own situation, living and thinking things the way that I want them to go. But watch that video because I break it down more. Okay. Casey, thank you so much for the super chat, says, I think I figured out my real issue. It's not so much my weight, but my stomach. I'm so ready to start wearing crop tops, but I obviously can't if I have a grandpa stomach, as my mom puts it. I need to manifest the belly way. No, you don't. You don't need to do anything except stop affirming that mom calls it that. You stop calling it that. Stop saying that you have a problem. Like, every second that you describe what you don't like, that's on you. Who's got sympathy for that? With love. Who's got time for sympathy for you pointing out over and over what's wrong with you? And then affirming that mom does it too. Because I think we talked about this, right? She's supportive and she always says the nicest things to you. I just heard get a waist trainer. I don't know. I don't know if that's a controversial hot take. I have a waist trainer. I wear it all the time. I love that thing. Or start working out, right? Like, it's not like you can't do anything about it, right? Or can you? Can you not? I don't know. Are you able-bodied enough to work out? And or can you change your diet? Or we talked about this last week about dieting and how you speak about it. Or can you completely change the way you talk and think about yourself and your body and how you process what happens when you eat food? Can you do all of those? If you could do all of those things, then you would be in the body that you want. So, like, Brendan said, Casey, you know better. You're manifesting all day long. And if all day long you're thinking about all these problems that you need to fix about yourself in order for you to be acceptable for society, then you're not going to be acceptable because you're not acceptable for yourself. It's not society that doesn't accept you. It's you that's not accepting you. So affirm, again, mom is really supportive. Mom is super kind. Have you had a talk with her about this? Just curious if you've talked to her about the things that she says about your physical body and like letting her know that that's a boundary that you are thankful that she's not going to be crossing anymore. Okay, Casey says, waist trainer fire emoji. Okay, cool. I have one and I used to wear it. I might start again. Also, I am able to work out and change my diet. Okay, so if your body is going to allow you to work out and you're able to change your diet up and you've got the waist trainer, you have those. I know it's easier said than done. I know that 100%. But let's even look at that comment right there. It's easier said than done. Okay. If it's easier said than done, then bitch, you better start saying it. And next week, when you come back, I want to see a change in how you talk about yourself. You know, I want to see a change in what you talk about and what you reference, because it's just not good for you to like hold these thoughts about yourself all day long. You're poisoning the well and then you're drinking the poisoned water, you know? B, can your thoughts manifest you 200 clients just by affirming? Absolutely. Absolutely. Tiffany says, you're totally fine. Thank you for, I called you out a little bit. I'm sorry. You said, it is true. Some things come to me easy because there isn't as much resistance like other areas in my life where there is more resistance. The reason I wanted to read that is because why even affirm that there's resistance there? Let's even take that definition of the situation out. Casey, stop affirming that motherfucking tummy. I swear to G. Girl, if you affirm that shit in my chat one more time. With love, okay? Okay, BB, thank you so much for the wait, did I feel like I skipped one. Yeah, Diamond. Okay, Diamond Lee. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says looking for advice to meet a good SP. Okay, so didn't I put out a video? I know I made affirmations for this, but I don't know if I put them out yet. But I know there's a video on YouTube already about manifesting a new relationship. So go there, check that out. And I have breakup affirmations, but they're not really, they're like really universal and they're really good for like a fresh start, like starting over. I have actual new relationship affirmations that I haven't put out yet. They're coming soon. I had my big 360 launch happening. So I had to put my other projects on pause for a minute. But I will have a new love album coming out. It's got 7 different tracks on it. One of them is for new relationships. And then one of them is for breakups. But the breakup affirmation is actually about like clearing your energy and starting over new expectations and like welcoming the new stuff. So check out my breakup affirmations. Check out the video about manifesting a new relationship. That's one thing. Then looking for advice to me to go to SP. So this is something that I've had like a lot of clients have success in, is like writing a list, write your non-negotiables, write all of the things that you want to have, the things that you haven't been able to have, the things you deserve to have. Maybe things that have gone negatively, rewrite them to the positive version and create a list of like what it is that you're looking for in a person. And then be really clear on what your non-negotiables are, what your boundaries are, what you will and won't stand for, what you will and won't take, what you do and do not want. Getting super, super clear about that. And then like just letting the universe have at it. Like, all right, universe, like I just see like let the ponies out the gate, you know, like lift the gate and let the ponies run. Let the universe do its job and just be open to whatever comes along. And then, you know, in the meantime, you are focusing on yourself. You're meditating every day. You're doing your shit that brings me joy every day. You're doing your positive thinking. You're planning for your future outside of your relationship, like who you're going to be beside that, or who you're going to be inside of the relationship. It's not just about the relationship. It's, what you bring to the table as one half of that unit. So prepping yourself to become that ideal partner for your ideal partner, that's what you do in the meantime. And then you just kind of let the universe guide you where it guides you. And then just be aware of your insecurities, doubts, fears, and worries, because those things, if you entertain them, they'll manifest in your world. Excuse me. Sorry. I was like singing this weekend, so my voice is like scratchy today. Okay. BB, thank you so much for the super chat, says, I have dissolved the questioner. My manifestations are not in the 3D yet, but I feel amazing. And I have this knowing that everything is on the way. Yay! That's amazing. Proud of you. I have dissolved the questioner. I like that. So if you don't mind typing in the chat, if you don't mind giving your fellow manifestors here some tips or maybe some steps that you use to stop questioning yourself, stop doubting, stop worrying. What was that like for you? What steps did you use? Thanks, and thank you for sharing. Casey said I haven't. She's just being honest because she said she knows what men like. Don't listen to her. Is your mom happy? She doesn't sound, no offense. I love your mom, but she does not sound very happy if she's telling you these things about yourself. And if that's the case, like, I would not be taking advice from somebody that is pointing out the flaws of another person. And I mean that with the most love in the world. That person's not on top of their own feelings to be saying those kind of things to somebody else. So, oh, Danae, you have a super chat. Let me see. Danae. Oh, there's Danae. Okay, sorry about that, Danae. Okay. Danae says, I've been manifesting an SP for a while now. I do visualization and affirmations. I've seen literally everything I visualize about come into his life, but not our relationship. Any suggestions? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I always laugh. I just laugh at the way that they give me information sometimes. And I just heard, if you guys have ever seen The Princess and the Frog, the Disney movie, I love that movie. But Mama, what is her name? Mama Odie, when she said that song, you got to dig a little deeper. That's what I just heard in my head, that song played. So you got to dig a little deeper, meaning it's not just about visualization and affirmations. You have to understand that you're creating you not being in his life in every moment of every day. What are you doing the other moment when you're not visualizing or affirming consciously? What are you doing with your thoughts? Because it is describing you not with him. And that's the problem, right? So again, 360 method. This is my program. That's what I teach. There's free videos on YouTube, but the official program is launching this week, and we're having a free Limiting Beliefs Masterclass on this Wednesday, May 11th, 4 p.m. PST. You can sign up at roxytalks.com. But 360, the reason I mention it is because all day, every day, you're manifesting all of your all thoughts, all subjects, all times. So your few affirmations and your visualizations are not enough to outweigh the reality around you that you keep affirming, So you have to find a way to get very conscious of what you're affirming and declaring with your thoughts all day, every day, because that's making your reality up. And if you're not with your person, then you can bet that your thoughts are not describing a world where you're with them, or at the very least, describing a world that's conforming into that, or where it's inevitable. That's kind of like the energy you want to get into, is where it's inevitable that you are going to be with this person. So what do you mean it's not coming into your relationship? What are you talking about? I thought you were like together and everything was working out and everything's perfect. Like your story is incongruent. Your story does not add up, and therefore the reality is not going to add up, period. It can't bridge the gap for you. Ooh, that's good. Yeah. The universe can't bridge the gap between the affirmations you're not saying and the ones you should be saying, right? Or like the affirmations you are saying and the ones you should be saying. It can't bridge that gap for you. Only you can. So if your reality is not the way you want it to be, it's 100% because of the sentences you're using throughout the day. So you've got to pay attention. You've got a 360 method. That's how I use it. That's how I teach my clients. Again, there's free videos on YouTube if you just look up Roxy Talks 360. Or if you want to join the official program, it's happening this week. And then the Limiting Beliefs Masterclass is like our kickoff party for it. So join that to get like all the deets. Okay, and then we got JB. Thank you so much for the super chat. 1111. So grateful and sending love to you. Thank you so much. So excited for your 360 method and experiencing transformations. So I'm living my dream life now. Thank you. Yay. Hold on. I got to put this up because it's so many pretty emojis. Yay. Thank you so much. I'm really excited too. I've been working on it for 3 years, and it's been a labor of love. It's been a lot of work. I've put together courses before, but this has been like, it is a lot of work to put together a course. If anybody out there is thinking about doing it, just know that like it's a lot of fucking work. So don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Just keep going. Because whatever it is that you're putting out to help people, there are going to be people that are going to go through your program. There are going to be people that are going to take your course. So you will be helping people. So just keep going. It will pay off eventually, and there will be people going through it. So it'll all be worth it someday. But yeah, I'm just really excited for everyone to experience it. It's gonna, I might as well just talk about it. It's so it's 8 weeks. It's an 8-week program. I will be coaching it live. Well, I guess it's partially live, partial video. So the way it's going to be structured is every Monday, you're going to get a video module lesson. You'll have homework to work on for the week. And then on Thursday, we're going to get together and do a group coaching session. And we're going to talk about what you've gone over through the week, what's worked, what's not working, and kind of guide you through each week. And you've got step-by-step process of getting you from where you are now of struggling, trying hard, wanting to manifest, getting some, like we said, some action, but not all of it, to where you're on the other side, where you're in control of your thinking, you're in control of your words. The 3D reality is not messing you up or making you stray off your path, and you're manifesting the reality that you want. You're moving steadily towards it all day, every day. That's what 360 is about. So I'm teaching the method straight through, 8 weeks long. I'm really excited. I've never done anything like this before. So, all the programs that we've done, I guess we did the last year, we did the 3 live workshops, but that was like only 3, and it was once every other week. Once every other week, something like that. So this will be a weekly. You are going to have, what's that word? Accountability. That's the one. I'm going to be holding you accountable. Your peers are going to be holding you accountable. We're all going to be doing it together and going through it. And I'm very excited. So yay, roxytalks.com for more info if you're interested. We're going to do it together. Well, I got to tell Els it's late, but I'm here. Crystal Orchid says, and thank you for the super chat. Hey, Roxy, first live with you. Oh, welcome. I need a pep talk regarding third party. I know I manifested it and I know she's a rebound and it so fucking hurts. I need an ass kicking. A peach kicker, like a peach emoji kicking. That's cute. Okay, so if she's a rebound, okay. First, before I even get into my story about it, I mean, not my own story, what I would say about it, I want to say that whatever way you can make peace with what's going on between you and your SP and whatever they're doing over there, however you can make peace with it is best, in my opinion. So I'm just going to give you something random that you can say. Like, for example, I'm not worried about if it's a rebound, then I'm like literally not worried about it because rebounds never last. And it just shows that sorry, I don't want to assume. It just shows that this person can't deal with their feelings for you, right? Like they can't be alone with themselves. They care too much about you to be alone with themselves. They need a distraction. Okay, fine. I understand because I got stuff to deal with right now. Right now, I have to deal with whatever it is that I did, speaking as you, Crystal, whatever it is that I did to manifest this being my life right now. What fears, insecurities, doubts, and worries do I have and expectations of myself and the world and others? What am I holding on to? What story am I telling that has gotten me right here, right now? Because if I don't deal with this story right now, I could manifest this third party away and another one will just come again. Because if you're here now, then it's part of your story, it's part of your deal. So that energy has been bubbling for a while, right? It's not just coming up this first time now. It's going to have started somewhere else early in life. So it's energy and story and worry and fear and doubt and expectation that needs to be dealt with because it's going to crop up no matter what you manifest if you don't actually do that healing, that internal healing. And this is again why I tell people that if you're just trying to do this work to get your manifestation, you're going to end up probably losing it or messing it up again or only getting partial, whatever, because the underlying issues that caused the problem to begin with haven't been dealt with. So just manifesting a Band-Aid does not change the fact that the wound is oozing underneath, right? So make peace with it. I know it hurts. I know it's hard. It fucking sucks. But right now you have work to do. And maybe, how about this? Maybe if they weren't in a rebound, you and this person wouldn't be able to stay apart from each other and you wouldn't be able to do the work that you need to do in order to make the relationship the way you want it to be so that it can last. So again, there's work that you need to do so that you don't manifest yourself into this situation again, whether you're with the current SP or another one. So if you can't make that, if you can't do that work, or I see Leanne's question right underneath yours is bridging the gap. If you can't bridge that gap on your own with them in the picture, maybe the third party is there literally to help you. So instead of having the animosity or the fear, the worry about it, again, thank this person for being the placeholder. That's not the permanent person. We know that. You already labeled them as a rebound. So you already know that it's not going to last, right? So just be thankful that there's somebody that the universe has given you a perfect situation and opportunity to work on your hangups that manifested you having a third party and not being with your person. So, healing, self-love, self-care, shit that brings me joy, focus on yourself, clean up the story about SP and the who cares, and send it away with love and let make it known that you're sending it away with love because that's exactly what's needed to get the person back. That's part of the recipe. Okay, when you bake a cake, you do all the work, you put all the ingredients together, you make the batter, you mix it, you pour it in the pan, you lick the spoon, and then you got to shut the damn thing in the oven for 45 minutes. Think of it like that. It kind of sucks. And it's probably really hot in there for the cake, but thank God I don't have to be in the oven with the cake. Thank God I don't got to be over there with a third party. Sorry, SP, but I'm working on some stuff right now. But in the meantime, so are you, and you're only falling more in love with me while you're over there while you're in the oven. You can't wait to be cake. I can't wait for you to be cake. And as soon as you are cake, I'm going to frost you up and eat you. Does that help? B, a funny question: how would the universe or law of attraction deliver me those huge amounts of clients? Doesn't matter how. If you're worried about the how, you're behind already. I talked earlier about being the what and the now, not the when or the how. Did we figure out which video that was, moderator team? Do you remember what video is the what or the now? You're the what and the now, not the when or the how. Can you link that to B also? BEA. B, I want you to watch the video about what your focus is, to be the what and the now, meaning what it is that you want, being it now, radiating it now, thinking as it now, thinking from it now, living from the end now. The when and the how is not your business. When it falls into place and how that comes about, none of my business. That's the oven's job. I don't care. I don't need to know how heat turns liquid into cake. I don't really care. I don't need to know in order to enjoy it. I'm going to make the cake. I'm going to stick it in the oven. I'm going to let the oven do its job. And then when it comes out, I'm going to frost the bitch and eat it. So you're the what and the now, not the when or the how. So if you find yourself focusing on the when or the how, close the oven door and get your face out of there and go focus on something else in the meantime while that cake is baking. Tiffany, you're so sweet. Yeah, I saw people asking the chat to thumbs up. Why don't we thumbs up? Thanks everybody for please thumbs up in the video. Faye, oh my gosh, Faye says, hey Roxy, longtime fan, and I finally caught alive. Got my person back 2 years ago with techniques from your channel, and we are getting married next year. Doubtful people, it is possible. Yay! Faye, that is awesome. Faye, if you're interested, if you want and don't mind sharing, we'd love a testimonial. If you want to share it, you can send it to hello@roxytalks.com. We would love to have that on the website, and you can help inspire your fellow community members. If you're interested, no pressure. But thank you. That's great. And thank you for sharing that with us. Tiffany, oh my God, you're so sweet. Tiffany says, me and my friend were talking about you last night and how amazing it has been to watch your glow up from filming, sitting on your bed, to the whole Roxy Talks business empire. Thank you, Tiffany. You're so sweet. I appreciate you and your friend, and tell your friend I said hello. And yeah, we got so much great stuff coming, and I just appreciate everybody being here. We're doing it. We're all doing it together because we've all manifested a bunch of stuff being here in the community. Face says all the cake. I don't know. The Powers of Tarot says all this cake talk is making me hungry. Why am I so good at reading today and speaking? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Annabella, thank you so much for your super chat. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Annabella says, I finally know what SP I want, and I feel like the feeling is very mutual, but he's going on this trip for a year in another country. He's been planning it for a while. I'm a bit worried about our connection. Is distance a bad thing for us? Okay. Well, okay. So first of all, can you just immediately say distance and not necessarily that distance is a good thing for us, meaning that like you need distance, but that distance is like us, distance can keep us apart. Like even distance can't keep us apart. That's how close we are. Even distance and time can't keep us apart. That's how connected we are. We have this amazing, incredible bond. I would start working on using your language to build the bond. How connected you are, how much you love having each other to rely on, and having this person in your life, how much you trust each other, how much you get each other, how much you understand each other, how much you care for each other, how much you're there for each other, how much you appreciate each other in your life, how much you share with each other, how much they love having you, in their life to be that person, and how it couldn't be anybody else and no one's gotten them that way. Like I would start, like, for one, building the bond with your language, because we're always, whatever you're talking or thinking about, you're making in your world. So start building the bond you want just with your language alone. And then I would say stop worrying about the trip and make a little bit of peace with it. And like, distance can't keep us apart, time can't keep us apart, trips can't keep us apart, or whatever, because you don't know how that's going to work out. And especially like the way the world is right now, travel's really weird and up in the air, literally and figuratively. You know, sorry, that's funny. Tra- Why is that funny? Travel is up in the air. Oh gosh, travel's up in the air. You know what I mean? Like, it- nothing is certain these days, kind of things, like, is what I'm trying to say. So don't be so sold on the idea that that you're not gonna see him for a year. You know, like if anything, like if he was best case scenario, he's going on a trip for a year in another country, and that's really cool because I've never been and I'm so excited to see it. You know, like, let's start changing the story to something that's like implies that you get invited, that you're along, that you're going to go see him too, that he comes back to see you or whatever. Like, again, not even distance can keep you apart. So what are we really worried about? You know, just kind of like switching the story up. Excuse me. Switching the story up, so that you're not putting your energy, because when you're worried about your connection, you're literally severing you're severing the connection. I just see like this little like gremlin like gnawing on the connection. That's like your worry gremlin. Like, you're worried about your connection, and like the worry about the connection is literally the gremlin that's like eating away at the connection. It's not funny, but it's like kind of funny, you know? Like, I'm so worried about our connection. It's like that's the thing that's eating the connection, is the fact that you're worried about it. So replace those worries with something better. Um, Language wise, better expectation, telling a better story. Again, not even distance can keep you apart. So what are you really worried about? That he's gonna go experience a new country and you're gonna get to experience a new country too? Sounds rough. Aw, darn. You know what I mean? Like, don't treat it like the end of the world. Treat it as the beginning of the next chapter. Oh my God, remember when we traveled for a year? I don't know. You know, just make something up instead of thinking that you're excluded from it. Pick a different story and have fun on your journey next year. Ooh, hold on. I gotta get this Powers of Tarot. I'm taking a little screenshot. Powers of Tarot says, I'm just gonna put this up here. Very excited for Roxy's 360 era because that video changed my life. The October one. I watched that video so many times, applied it, and saw so many changes. I can manifest anything now. Thanks, Roxy. Hold on, wait. I need to I want it better. I want it on the screen with me. Yay! That's so awesome. It literally, like, I know there's just like the airlines. I know there's many coaching programs that you can use, and obviously I know there's many videos you can watch, and there's many live streams you can attend, and there's all the things that you can subscribe to. But if you choose to use the 360 method in your life and you apply it the way that it's written and planned out, it will work for you. So join us. Black Goddess says, "Can I use my phone for the live, or do I need a laptop or computer?" You should be able to use your phone. Yeah. Danny says, "I missed it. When does 360 launch?" It launches this week, and we're kicking things off. We're having a free masterclass on Wednesday at 4 p.m. PST. So roxytalks.com to sign up and get all the details for 360 and let you know when it's live and all that stuff. Dina says, "Get ready to level up your life with the 360 method." Yes. I love it. Fly Girl says, "I love my waist trainer. It makes me feel like I'm doing something about my love handles. LOL. Fall in love with your body in the now." Yeah, I love my waist trainer. It's funny too because I was just looking in the mirror. I have in my bathroom. It has like it's like 3 mirrors. If you watch my style channel, you probably have seen that. And I was just looking at it. And I was like, "Dang it, waist trainers really carve your back up. Like, if you want to get rid of your back boobs, that's a good way to do. If you got back rolls, A waist trainer will eat those things up in a couple of days. They'll be gone. Okay, Crystal Orchid talking about our super chat earlier says, yeah, he just posted sad breakup stuff before the rebound, and he literally used to say that people who go into another relationship after a breakup are weak. See, you don't even need to stretch the imagination to use that story. That's perfect. Not that we want to affirm that he's weak, but just that poor guy, he can't, he's having a hard time with it. So as soon as you kind of are ready, when you've gotten your stuff together, not that there's any rush, he's going to take, he needs as long as you need. So don't think that you need to rush. Anybody that it's been a long time and you think that like you're wasting time or you're going to lose out or you're going to miss out on your SP or your window's going to close. No, they need exactly the amount of time that you need as well. So don't even worry about that. Okay. Super chat. Okay. Alexis, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Roxy, I'm always affirming that I'm being led to the teachers that are meant for me. I was guided to you. I can't thank you enough. Also can't wait to follow you on your journey and see what you do next. Alexis, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's so nice of you. Thank you. You're so generous and sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited too. I just got to make peace with who I am and what I want to do and not worry about what other people are going to think about it, and just move forward with it. So if you're interested, stay tuned because I'll definitely be sharing. But it is a year of morphing. Clearly, Claire says, where do you find the 360 method? Clearly, Claire, it hasn't launched yet. It's launching Wednesday, the same day as our Limiting Beliefs Masterclass. Everything launches Wednesday. All 360 happens on Wednesday. But you can get the free, the Limiting Beliefs, the cheat sheet. It's the pre-work. You can get that now. Oh, I didn't put that on my website yet. It will go out to everybody that has signed up for the masterclass. I'm sending out pre-work. I just realized I didn't put the link of it on my website yet, though. That's okay. I will. But 360 method will be officially out on Wednesday. And if you want to get if you want to sign up for info so that you can get the link and everything and find out when it drops, sign up at roxytalks.com and then click there's a 360 tab and then there's a Limiting Beliefs Masterclass tab, and any of those will get you on my email list. And then so I'll be sending out the info about 360 when it drops. But thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate you. Tiffany says, I was thinking of the Twilight Zone episode with William Shatner, seeing that creature chewing the wires on the plane wing. Pesky creature, but no one else saw him because he had a fear of flying. There you go. It's a little worry monster. Laura says, after two years of manifesting SP and focusing on third-party nonsense, I'm finally hitting a place of calm, letting go, but not giving up. So excited for when he comes in and I'm this new amazing version of me. You already are. You are that version. Leanne said, guess I need a waist trainer now. I do love my waist trainer. I would be wearing it right now, but I'm on a live stream and it like kind of pushes like your fat up. And I just didn't want to be sitting here with just squished like a freaking sausage. Sunny D says, what is my style channel? So I've been thinking about putting more stuff on there coming up soon. I had a style channel on YouTube. It's just Roxy Talk Style. And I used to like film all of my looks before I would do my YouTube shows because I used to do like crazy looks and stuff, but it just became just too cumbersome to do. It was just too much work. So I put that on pause, but I might be putting more stuff up there soon. So if you're not following my style channel, Roxy Talk Style, please do. What's going on with these? Dina says, I don't care how long it's been. I'm going to live happily ever after with my SP. I don't even need to think about it. It's done. Yes, that's my girl. Stephanie says, can't wait till Wednesday because Lord knows I need it. we all have limiting beliefs that we are letting dictate us and run the show and manifest a bunch of bullshit for us that we don't need. Ryan, what would be my advice on manifesting a home? I made a video about that, actually. It's on my YouTube. Did someone link it? Do you guys mind linking the manifesting a home video, please? For Ryan Owens, please? Thank you. Stephanie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, JB says, do you suggest visualization, scripting, affirming, etc. to change and improve physical appearance, looking more beautiful and loving how I look? Thank you so much. Do I suggest visualization, scripting, affirming? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I have videos about improving or, changing your physical appearance as well on YouTube, so look those up. But, the one that obviously, yes, visualize, scripting, affirming that you have your ideal body or that you look the way you want. But here is what's really important is that you don't tear yourself down. So it's really like you have to be really cautious when you're looking in the mirror, when you're thinking about your skin, when you're thinking about your age, when you're thinking about your face, when you're thinking about your body, when you're thinking about food, when you're thinking about your clothes, when you're thinking about what other people think about you, when you're thinking about your hair, like literally whatever it is, you have to be very conscious of how you think about yourself in those moments because they create your physical body. Your thoughts are creating your physical body. So the physical body you believe yourself to be in and the physical body you believe yourself to be stuck in is the one you're stuck in. So every time, like, I'm not going to say any names, but somebody we love very much on the chat earlier was talking about a part of their body that they didn't like anymore, but they kept talking about it and like gave it a little mean nickname. Not that they gave it one, but they're using the mean nickname and kind of, just, yeah, but I have this thing. Yeah, but this thing's a problem. And it's like, sure, I'm sure it is. And the longer you say that, the longer it stays a problem. So we want to like stop identifying it as a problem, stop calling the issue an issue, and turn all of those instances where you would normally put yourself down and say something that actually, is kind to yourself and is complimenting yourself, treating yourself better. Tiffany, I love you. Asha, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, thank you so much for your videos. They've helped me so much with my singing and artistry. Ooh, thank you. That's amazing. And thank you so much for sharing. We'd love to hear more, Asha, if you want to share more in the chat with everybody about what you've done, what changes you've seen, how you've adjusted the way you think about yourself and your art and things like that. Because I know a lot of us here on the chat are artists in some form. So I think a lot of us have that artist mentality that like tells us we're not good enough and stuff, that we can't make money doing what we do. Our work isn't valuable, like that kind of shit. So I know it'll help everybody if you want to share some of those insights that you found doing that. And thank you. Powers of Tarot says, is there an opportunity to catch the class after because it starts at midnight in the UK? I'm signed up and might make it. I know it's late and I'm so sorry. And yes, there will be a replay. So it is live. So once the recording comes through and then we have to package it and send it to everybody, put it into the email, make sure it's like download it, this thing. It doesn't take that long. We like download it, put it in the email. I might put as transcription, like transcribe it. So we'll see. But yeah, I will send out the replay. So if you can't make it, if you're not, in a time zone that works, or if you have to work or something, there will be a replay and it will be emailed to you. So you'll still want to sign up for the masterclass at my website. But if you can't make it live, the replay will be emailed to you. Dina says Roxy teaches us how to get natural curls. I was thinking about that today, like if I were to do maybe on my, I don't know, maybe on my style channel, we'll see. Do you have curly hair, Dina? I didn't know you had curly hair. Neve says, oh, phew, I didn't miss it. Yeah, you made it. Georgina says, my fears and reactions led me to manifesting a breakup where my partner is now misbehaving and I'm focused on trying to change it. I'm thinking in the end and working on myself. I know I can do it, but Georgina, can you not Georgina, I mean, yes, Georgina, but mods, can you please link the taking the train to Butttown video for Georgina? It's like, I don't even remember what the videos are. I just remember the analogies. Does anybody from the community remember what the butt train video is, Georgina? Because when anything that comes after the butt and anything that is implied because of the butt is your truth, and will stand in the way of the manifestation. Okay, Asha was talking about manifesting changes in your artistry and singing. Okay, Asha says, I used to believe I just couldn't sing. I grew up with the idea that talent is something you're born with. I took the jump with taking lessons and now I'm writing my first song with a producer. Yay! That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Well, there's a lot of people who make money at singing that don't though. No shade, but Shantae, thank you so much. Shantae says, since time isn't real, do you think there's anything we could do to manipulate it? Do you know if anyone is having any fun with that, jumping forward or backwards or stretching it? Okay. Now, do I know anybody personally that's doing it? I can't say that I do, but I feel like I'm not very versed on Neville, I'll be honest. I feel like Neville might talk about something like that. But also I think about like in the book, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks, he talks about how, like when you're in the zone and time just kind of like stops or like it becomes flexible. He's like, when you operate within your zone of genius, when you're operating in that space of where you're fully fulfilled and everything's like smooth and everything's good and you love life and everything's getting better and better, and that's the mentality that you're operating with every single day, that time does bend for you. And ever since I read that, which was like August, I think last year, that's why I say now, like, time bends for me. I don't say it all. Now that I'm saying it, like, I'm calling myself out. Like, I think I should say it more often, but I definitely have used it. I think I talked about it here, like I used it at a concert. I thought we were going to be super late too. And we ended up being like right on time. And then we're like first in line, and it ended up being just like everything worked out perfectly. And I was like, nope, time bends for me. Time bends for me, or time, whatever. So in the chat, maybe people in the chat are doing time jumping and moving backwards and forwards or stretching it. I've definitely experienced it stretching for me. I certainly think we've all probably felt it like tightening and collapsing for us, like, like time running out. We felt that like it goes faster, it seems, towards the end. But yeah, I'd love to hear what the chat has to say about that. And Shantae, you're very powerful and spiritual, so why don't you experiment with it and let us know what comes about from that. Snick says, I used to sing, was told I was good, no confidence. LOL, I should firm it back. You should. Hell yeah. Powers of Terror says, I'm signed up, so I'll make sure to watch it next morning. Yes. Okay, good. Georgina says, I'm impatient and I want instant results. I know I have the ability to do it instantly, but it's not on my timeline, and I really want it to be To be on it because I have milestones planned. What do I do? What do you mean it's not on your timeline? Because that's the problem right there. Why would you say it's not on your timeline? If you're manifesting and choosing your reality, why would you manifest a reality where it's not on your timeline? Powers of Tarot says, imagine if our homework was to manifest the same thing, like a free gift or a cup of coffee or a physical appearance change. It would be so cool to hear everyone's stories. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, so let's vote. Let's vote. Powers of Tarot is giving us our homework this week. We're going to do a group manifestation, one thing. We're going to all manifest one thing in our own lives. So Powers of Tarot has suggested a free gift, a cup of coffee, a physical appearance change. I want to hear from the chat. What do you guys think? What should we pick as our one thing? And then we'll all work on manifesting that for this next week. That'll be fun. I like that idea. Thank you. And then Powers of Tarot says, it can be useful to hear everyone's success stories because it reminds you that everything is possible. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. I like that. Okay, last call for super chats. Thanks, Leanne. Oh, you're going to miss it, Leanne. Neve says, I have a really big exams coming up and I'm going to manifest the points I need for college, but obviously work hard as well, but it's exciting to be finishing school. Yay, proud of you. That's the best way to do it. Do the work, but also, think that you're going to do it. Okay, Shantae, yeah, I want to hear when you work on time, I want to hear what happens. Leanne non-hyphenated Leanne says singing and performing lessons would be cool. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I will. Okay, we got 2 votes for free gift. Stephanie, I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. A gift. Sounds like everybody wants a gift. Yep, gift. All right. Check in the mail. Okay. Tiffany said, focusing on time instead of your manifestation, that can be a podcast episode. You've manifested things within an hour, and sometimes it took a few years. I feel like I just did a time. Didn't I just do a time one? Or if I didn't, maybe it's for the month of May. Because I feel like I just recorded one. So if I didn't do one in April, then I think I might have just done one for the month of May that might be coming out. But I can't remember, honestly. Okay, so we're doing a free gift. That's what everyone voted on. Okay, so our homework this week. Your homework this week is we're going to work on manifesting a free gift. And we're going to do that by being appreciative and grateful of, number one, there's an exercise. I think it's in The Secret. Or no, it's not in The Secret. It's in one of the other ones. The Power. No, not The Power. The other one. The one about gratitude. There's The Power, The Secret. The fucking, what is that one called? What's the secret book where you have to, it's like a 30 days one where you like write different, you have to do different exercises? Anyways, there's an exercise in that book where you kind of think about or meditate on all of the gifts you've ever been given, all of the things that have ever been given to you for free or done for you. So for the next week, I just want you to be mindful of being appreciative for what you have, appreciative and grateful for what you've been given. The magic, thanks, Dina. Yeah, the magic, that's the one. Appreciative for what you've been given, appreciative for what you have, grateful, appreciative, the same thing. And also spend some time like reveling in all of the things you've ever been given, all the gifts you've ever been given, and feeling that joy and appreciation of receiving. So that's part of it. And then I like what Brendan said. I always get gifts. It's crazy. So in all caps too, I always get gifts. So I always get gifts. That's part of our affirmations. I always get gifts. I always receive gifts, or I keep receiving gifts. People always receive me gifts. I get gifts in the mail. People are so nice. They're always sending me things. However you would say it in your real life, if you received a gift or you always got gifts or you were the person that people sought out to give gifts to, what kind of affirmations would you use? Let's put them in the chat so everybody has a lot that they can use. Sarah says, girl, I just did a rampage of affirmations and saw movement. Roxy, hype me up. Yes, that's amazing. Ashley said I was gifted a car. Nice. Neve says it's crazy how easy we can manifest things. That's right. Okay, Ashley says I always get gifts and I always win stuff. I love it. EH says I always get thoughtful gifts unexpectedly. Snick says people are always sending me things, or wait, people are always seeing things that remind them of me. Yes, I love that. That's cute. Brendan says I have the best luck. Neve says I get everything I want because I said so. Leanne says people love to give me free stuff. People love to give me expensive stuff. I don't want free stuff. I want expensive stuff. I'm just kidding. I'm not sure who the name, because it just says Facebook user, but someone on Facebook was gifted money in a mini fridge. Nice. Panda says I always get I'm always the giftee. Powers of Tarot says gifts are the easiest thing for me to manifest. Leanne says everyone loves giving to me. It's so much fun for them because I appreciate it so much. Ooh, I love that. Ashley says I'm grateful for all the wonderful gifts in my life. Nora says all the pretty and thoughtful gifts are always for me. Black Goddess says receiving amazing gifts comes easy to me. Yes. Shantae says people are so sweet. They're always surprising me with gifts. Oh, Valerie. Yay, Valerie, you got a mini fridge. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Wait, and what was the other thing? Hold on. It was a mini fridge. That's all I remember, of course. Oh, money. Of course. Money's great. Nee says it's so exciting knowing I'm getting a gift this week. Yas. Sarah says people love to make me happy. Mimi says my friends are the best. They always know what makes me smile. Asha says people love to spend money on me. Elena says, oh, I get free stuff all the time. Been given some incredible stuff. So that sounds like a real life. That's a real affirmation, right? That's somebody that's like, she's not even questioning it. She's not even trying to affirm. She's just like, oh, I get stuff all the time. But that's the kind of affirmation that gets you stuff all the time. Snake says, I'm always surprised with gifts. JB says, God always says yes. Brendan says, I love to give gifts too, so therefore I always receive gifts in return. Yes. Tiffany says, I am open to receive all gifts from the universe. I am receiving them now. Yes, yes, yes. Snick says, people love to shower me with gifts. Mimi says, I get free stuff just like magic. Yes. I feel like I'm going to get free stuff just from reading all those comments. Not free stuff, a gift. A kind gift from the universe. So that's our homework this week. This one's fun because there's no attachment to it. We don't have to, if you get a gift, cool. If you don't get a gift, maybe you give yourself a gift and that's the gift itself, right? And if you don't get a gift, life is a gift. So you got a gift, right? Either way, it doesn't matter. Let's just do something fun and lighthearted with our homework this week. The homework is not to manifest a gift. The homework is to see and enjoy how the gift comes into your world. The homework is to appreciate the way the universe gets that gift to you. So when we get back together on Monday, we're going to talk about all these gifts that we're all getting. Dee Dee says, I'm always blessed with I'm always blessed with an abundance of beautiful gifts. Yes. Dina says, people shower me with awesome presents and fun surprises. I always get exactly what I want. Ooh, yeah, exactly. Not only do they give you gifts, but it's stuff that you want. Okay, awesome. So, limiting release masterclass happening this Wednesday, 4 p.m. PST. RoxyTalks.com. Sign up to get the link emailed to you. If you can't make it live, there will be a replay, but it's going to come to you through email as well. So sign up either way, whether you can be there live or not. Sign up so you can get the replay sent to you. And 360 is also dropping this week. 360 Method official program finally here, and we're all going to join the program together. It's 8 weeks. I will be guiding you through it with group coaching as well as video module coaching, as well as homework, weekly homework, and then there will be affirmations and meditations for each module as well. So it's going to be a really good course, and I'm really excited to go through it with everybody. And then Leanne's sharing that on the homework forum. So on our forum, roxytalks.com, we have a homework post where Leanne will post all the homework every week. So if you can go back and check it, you can go back and leave your experiences with it and leave your results. If you forget what it is, you can always go to the forum and see what it was. Stephanie, do I think shadow work is important? I do. I don't, something about the term shadow work I don't resonate with, so I don't use the term. But I do believe, I also don't somehow resonate with the word karma. I don't know why it bothers me, something about it. So I don't necessarily use it, but I speak of it. And same with shadow work. Definitely 100% think it's important because it's the shadow, for a lack of a better term, that manifests the shit that you don't want. So if you don't deal with the underlying issues, I talk about this all the time. If you're not dealing with the underlying issues that got you the problem you're talking about today, you can manifest the problem away, but the issue that caused the problem is still there. So another problem will just come up and take its place. So yes, I think it's very important. Leanne says, post about your gifts here. She put a post up for the forum. Thank you, Leanne. Lawanda says, I'm grateful for all the gifts I receive. Yes, ma'am. Dave says, I deserve all the gifts I get. Yes, you do. I love it. Brendan says, I always get what I want and enjoy. Yes. I hope I get gifted a dope pink Ferrari. That'd be dope and pink. Casey says, gifts that I want come to me out of the blue. What I want comes to me as a gift. Kim, no, it's not too late to ask something. I'm just wrapping up. Brendan says, can't wait to post some of my gifts from this week. Yes. Olivia, I kind of addressed actually several third-party questions on this live already. If you want to rewind it and listen back, there was several questions about third parties today, so it must be third party today. A lot of people dealing with that energy. So we talked about that already. Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks, Leanne. Leanne just put the timestamp. Yes, Roxy talks tea. I don't know what that was, but I got excited about it. That's efficiency right there. Okay. Anna says, I am his gift. Yeah, but what's your gift? Who cares about them? What about you? What are you getting? Elena says, yo, I literally just manifested unexpected money for helping my SP with something. Nice. That was quick. Okay. All right. It's 10 minutes. I want to do something fun. Okay, where's Tim and Tommy? I just realized. Tim and Tommy aren't here yucking it up with us today. Hi, Mango. Hi, my baby. Hi. You're so precious. Hi, Mango baby. Hi. Oh, all right. What are you doing? Okay. I was going to pull a card for us. This flew out of the deck while I was shuffling. It's the Fool. And this is for everybody here, because the reason they gave us the Fool today is because they want us all to remember. We talked about day 0 a while ago. We talked about treat your manifestation like it's day 0, and obviously the Fool is like the 0 card. And so that message is for all of us to treat every day like it's brand new. Remember, our homework is to be appreciative of everything that we've gotten. And so, you know, that feeling of getting something brand new, how exciting it is, and how much you love it and how great you feel. Tommy's working. Oh, okay. Would you rather? Oh, should we play Would You Rather? Oh, Lord. But yeah, so they want us they gave us that card because they want us to be open, be new, approach things with fresh eyes. Don't look at everything like it's this this hard manifestation that you've been working on forever. It's brand new. It's it's time for you to open yourself up to what's coming with appreciation and joy and a positive expectancy. Yeah, I was going to pull one and it ended up being the Fool. Should I pull another one? No, I don't like that one. It was the Fool. It was the one it was supposed to be. Angela said you just ordered a Black Moon Society shirt. Yay! Yeah, we got merch, roxytalks.com. The best way to get to my merch is to scroll down to the bottom of my page. I have a new merch launch coming soon. I just haven't, we're doing 360. So like I said, I've been putting all of my energy into 360 lately. But once the program starts and everyone's in there and we're, going along really well, obviously I'm going to be very much involved in guiding everybody through the course. But then we'll be able to, I know there's things that people have been waiting on, like the numerology doc and things like that. So they will be coming. Casey says, why do random people give me exactly what I want when I want it? I know, seriously, why? Oh, Tiffany says, "Oh, hell no, I literally posted for you to pull a tarot. You got up and came back with the tarot cards." And I have the chat on delay because it helps the picture look better. So I didn't even see that till I came back. Dina says, "I live in Roxy Talks merch." Yay. Tommy, we were just talking about you. I was just like, "Where's Tommy?" Okay, we're gonna end it on something fun. We want to end it on something fun. We're up for a group game. Okay. Is there a would you rather? I'm not very good at would you rather, like coming up with things, but I'll answer it if somebody else wanted. Someone suggested that. We want to play a quick game before we jump off. Mohammed says, "Getting a gift is the most wonderful thing." Yes, we're so appreciative. Okay, would you rather get stung by bees, or stung by eels? No, that's the same thing. Stung by a bunch of bees, or chased by a Cheeto? Cheeto. A cheetah. I was gonna say a rhino and a cheetah. Oh my god, a Cheeto. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, two true and a lie. That's funny. Leanne says, "Would you rather receive a gift or have a surprise romantic evening with your love?" I think I'd rather have a surprise romantic evening. I don't think he's in here. Why am I trying to hurt you? I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of was like getting stung by bees. Cheeto. Everyone's like, Cheeto, 100%. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Gina says, "I would rather anything other than bees. My biggest fear." Me too. Bees and heights. Those are mine. I don't do either. Not a fan. Not going on a ladder. Not going near bees. Angela says, "I want to be chased by a bag of Cheetos." Oh my god. Shantae says, "Why did you go scary?" I told you I'm not good at the game. I'm not good at it. Mama Fort Wilson's like, Roxy's like, "I choose violence." I don't know. I'm not good at it. Johnny or Amber. Come on. Come on. I definitely don't want to disparage any person. We don't want to talk about people, but I did talk in the beginning about how, as somebody that studied behavioral science and criminal justice, this trial is compelling as fuck. And I've been glued to my TV. Would you rather have an expensive house or expensive trip? Expensive house for sure. 100%. Trips are cool. I'm not really a trip person. I'm like a house person. I like being at home. I mean, like I like having a home. You know what I mean? Like having a homestead. Like trips are cool, but it's just a pain in the ass. Like traveling to me is kind of a hassle. Leanne with no dash says, "I should you not have been making would you rather cards this whole life." And they're moon shaped. Ooh. Mom Wilson's like, "I do want to talk about it. I want to say all the things better." Personally, I just don't like talking about people, like, and just in general, it's just not really my thing. And I definitely don't ever want to be somebody, caught talking about somebody on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't even want to. I think it's just best to not comment on people in their lives. You just never know when that shit might turn around on you. Okay. Oh my God, Elena, no! Elena chose violence hard. I can't even, I hate this so much. I hate this. Elena, I'm gonna read it, but I hate it. Okay. Elena says, would you rather be covered in itchy scabs for a month or have popcorn kernel shells stuck in between every tooth for a month? I hate it. I hate that question. I hate this game. This is why I don't like. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh no. No. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh my God. Oh God, what did I just do that? Oh, good. Glad I did that. Okay. All right. Lavana, yeah. I mean, I am not saying I never have been a gossiper, but I used to be like that a lot when I was younger, and it doesn't get you anywhere, like, and I definitely, like, talked about people and had it bite me in the ass plenty of times to learn that I just, like, keep my opinions to myself. I like to hear about it. I do like to hear it because I like to know what's going on. I like to have all the information. I'm not judgmental, but I like to know, like, I like to know what's going on top to bottom, inside and out, obviously 360, but I don't like to talk about people. It just doesn't pay off. It never pays off. Okay. Sally, I feel like you have a lot of water signs in your birth chart. I am a Scorpio. And I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I'm a Scorpio sun, a Cancer, or no, Cancer, a Capricorn moon, and a Leo rising. I have a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. My north node is Gemini. My south node is Sagittarius. I think my Chiron is Gemini too. And all of my placements besides my Chiron and my north node, which are like Gemini, are all on like the dark side of the winter side of the wheel, like, where it's all mapped out. Like, everything I have is between like Leo and Capricorn. Harry Potter. What are we talking about, Harry Potter? Wait, where's Harry Potter? Would I rather be in Harry Potter reality or Avenger reality? Oh, Harry Potter for sure. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I love Harry Potter. Meditate or script? It's hard to choose. Meditate? Watch a movie or read a self-development book. Leah. Ava asks, how does Mindset Monday work? I just usually generally answer manifestation questions. I'm nearing the end of it. I'm about to wrap up. So we're just talking about random junk right now. Right now we're doing like a would you rather or type of thing. We're just having fun. But normally I go live in early afternoon PST. And then we're live for about 2 hours usually. She-Ra or Sailor Moon? Definitely She-Ra, but it's because of my era. My little sister watched Sailor Moon, but I was like a little bit too old for it. But She-Ra, I don't know if I have like I have like all my She-Ra dolls still. I have like 10 of them. I have like a case of like old toys in the 90s and stuff. But I had like all the She-Ra bitches, and they all had like pastel hair. And I think that's when I became obsessed with it as like a child. Nora says another fellow Scorpio with fire placements. Yes, fire. Leanne says, I have Mars and Virgo. I have Mars and Virgo, me? Love and war. Sally says, I swear to God, I knew you were Leo rising. Yeah, you can tell. It's pretty obvious. Sally says, I guess your son signed the other day, and I said you seem intense, but I felt like you didn't like what I said. It's sometimes because intense is like a weird word to call somebody. Like it's like it could be a compliment, but it also like could be like not. So it's just one of those words you're just like, okay. I guess I'm intense. All right. Sally says, I meant your energy is very obvious. You radiate Scorpio energy. Yeah, I hear that. Do you know you'd be an Avenger reality? Mimi says, where's Witchy Wheels? I know. I don't know where she's been. I messaged her. I think she came last week for a little while. I messaged her on Instagram. Message her and let her know. She knows that we were wondering about her, but message her and let her know that we're asking again about her. And we hope of course, we love her and hope she's doing okay. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Harry Potter, for sure, still. Sorry. Tommy says, depends on what Avenger you are. Playboy Bunny, will I do a video all about my tattoos? Maybe. That could be something like for the style channel. Leanne says, yes, you have Mars and Virgo. I have Mars and Capricorn. Mars. That's funny. I have Mars and Virgo. That makes sense as to why I cannot be in a relationship with a Virgo. I swore Virgos off 3 times. Me in a relationship with a Virgo is the worst. It is the worst combo. That makes so much sense. So my Mars is there. I just want to, it just brings out the fucking worst in me. Okay. Coca-Cola or Pepsi? I guess Coca-Cola. Pepsi Clear. How about that? Asha, was I a Gem in the Holograms fan? You're 100%. So that cartoon seems like your aesthetic. Not just my aesthetic. That was my idol. Like I mean, I'm a singer, obviously. So I did, I've done like pop star, but like I literally grew up to be a pink-haired pop star. Like she was my idol. I love Gem so much. 100. Yes. Yes, Gem. Yes, Gem. Yes, Jerica. Yes, all of it. I love them. Elmo or Cookie Monster? Cookie Monster, I think. Elmo low-key gets on my nerves. I'm sorry. He's kind of annoying, but I don't know. And plus Cookie Monster, I mean, he always has cookies, so. When can we get new affirmations? After 360 drops. I just, I've been working on it for so long, but I've put out other courses, but it's so much work to do. So it's been just a lot of work. So I haven't been able to work on any of our other projects that we've been working on, including meditations, affirmations, and things like the numerology download and things like that. They're still coming. It's just that we had to put things on pause to get 360 out in time for the release and stuff. So as soon as 360, the program starts and I'm taking people through the program and, we're like into like the next section of it where it's not like this the launching and that part of it, but we're in the actually like I'm coaching people and we're in the flow of it. Once I'm there, then I'll be able to start working on other projects. Like again, I have like tons of affirmations and meditations recorded that need to go out. And then we have things like the numerology document. And then I've got new merch line coming as well. So that's all happening after 360. And 360 happens this week. So I'm really excited. Okay. The Misfits, yeah. And there's a Misfit named Roxy. So, I mean, of course. We are the Misfits. Asha says, I've been singing the Misfits forever, please. I love you. Oh my God. Then we're gonna get it. Yeah, Loki. Loki's show was so good. Oh my God, I love Loki's show. Are you guys watching Moon Knight? Moon Knight. That show's good, right? Would I make a video, an affirmations video, like question affirmation? Why is my life so good? I'll have if Leanne, if you don't mind putting that on our list of suggestions, please. Spring or summer? Ooh, I love summer. I love spring, but I love summer. She-Ra or Steven Universe? She-Ra for sure, because girl power. Elena, you have an aunt named Roxy? Oh, that's so sweet. That's cute. My middle school best friend's name was Elena. Spelled differently, but. Leanne says, I've been manifesting my puppy sleeping through Mindset Monday the past 3 weeks. Yas, yay. Okay. And it's okay, yeah. It's time for me to go, right? Tommy, yes, the masterclass is Wednesday. Thanks for the reminder, Tommy. Yeah, so the Limiting Beliefs Masterclass is Wednesday. It is live, 4 p.m. PST. If you can't make it live, there will be a replay sent out via email. So you'll still need to be registered for the masterclass in order to receive the replay. But even if you can't make it live, still register for the class, because then you can get the replay sent to you via email. And be on the lookout. If you've already registered, be on the lookout for the pre-work, because I put some pre-work together for you so you can have your limiting beliefs kind of like, not on the forefront of your mind, but like, what they are when you're coming to the class. You're like prepared and stuff. So RoxyTalks.com, sign up for the Limiting Beliefs Masterclass happening live on Wednesday, 4 p.m. PST. It is free. There will be a replay if you cannot make it live. There is pre-work being sent out, so make sure you do that before you get on, so that you're, have the best, so you're prepared for it. You know what I'm trying to say. Do the pre-work so it works, so you have an even better grasp of the workshop when we're on it, or the masterclass, I mean. Okay. Yeah, it's time. Okay, I love you all. I appreciate you. Thank you for making this. This is really fun this week. I liked playing these little games. I love it when I can talk about just random stuff, because then it's like I'm not working. It's just like I'm just talking about shows. Is anyone watching Flight Attendant? I'm watching that. Okay. Shantae says, have you guys read the Celestine Prophecy? It's my favorite manifestation book. It's a fiction adventure, but that's where I learned how to direct energy. Oh, cool. I haven't read it, but I'll have to check it out. Okay. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Yay, Leanne. See you on Wednesday. See you on the masterclass. See everybody on the masterclass, right? Everyone's going to be there. On the 11th, that's this Wednesday, 4 p.m. PST. Otherwise, sign up so you can get the replay sent to you. Leanne says just started Below Deck season 9. Baby. There's a new season of Below Deck. There's a new season of Below Deck. Well, Leanne said, right? Season 9. That's new, right? Leanne says, I need 5 bingo numbers. Where did this go? I need 5 bingo numbers between 1 and 75. Do you want to pick them for me? Yes. 7, 8, 15, 34, 29, 52. Congrats on your win. Vanjie says, everything I listened to was very helpful because I'm a big overthinker. Thank you, Roxy and everyone. Oh, I'm glad it worked for you, Vanjie. I'm glad you're here. And if you're in your head, meditate, do a shit that brings me joy, do something that makes you feel good and kind of gets you out of your headspace. Oh, those are 6 numbers. I gave you 6 numbers, my bad. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Oh, Lord. Okay. I gotta go. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, Neve, you're in Ireland. Yeah, so you'll be catching the replay. But let us know how it works for you, how long is the masterclass? It's going to be about like 45 minutes to an hour. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And thanks for showing up for yourself today. And thanks, I appreciate you. And I hope you give yourself a little pat on the back as well for showing up. We're going to be getting back together on Wednesday, the 11th at 4 p.m. PST for the free masterclass. So please sign up, roxytalks.com if you haven't yet. And your homework. Don't forget your homework of manifesting a gift this week. We're all getting a gift this week. And we're going to come back next week and share what we manifested. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. Bye.